Promise Mascot. A Promise Mascot agent is intended to be played with a vintage camera filter to enhance the most nostalgic feel of a Sheoao era town in Japan. You can disable this if you probably did not pronounce that word correctly. Yep. Turn off vibration. Thank you. There you go. Okay. That's what other accessibilities are there? Yep. I fucking hate camera recentering. It's got quite a few accessibility features, which is always nice to see. I'm not a huge fan of this menu because this feels really high up, and I want it to be more centered.
Mascot Agency.
It feels like it's off-center now, and it feels like I've not aligned it properly. Welcome to the world of mascots. Mascots were born from the earth a hell a long time ago and lived alongside humans. We've got everything humans to have feelings, problems, questionable biology, and the existential fear of the beyond we can't comprehend. Some of us also have weird abilities or supernatural powers. My mum was a fairy mascot, and my deadbeat absentee father was a severed finger. So I inherited a little bit of sparkly magic and an inner void. In this demo, we're skipping the dark, gritty crime drama introduction in the game and getting straight into the managing a mascot agency. Before that, we'll catch you up on what's going on. Mishizen was Sugura. Sorry. Mishizen Shugo Shugera is supposed to be dead. While conducting an exchange of 12 billion yen to secure the future of his yakuza family, he was ambushed and chose the life of his oath brother over his fortune. He was raised to protect his family above all else. But this doesn't change the fact that every yakuza in the west of Japan wants his head. Michi's boss, Maki Isamaizuru, faked his death and has exiled him to Kasomaki, a dying town hunted by yakuza killing curse. He needs to start making his lost money back to protect the rest of his family. He arrived in the town to find that the Mascot Agency is based on an old love hotel, and the business license has been revoked. His new partner, Pinky, tells him they need to go to get the license back from the mayor down in the town hall. Michi has entered a strange new world. The way of life he knew has disappeared, and now he's running a failed Mascot Agency with a curse stalks him. Time is short and things desperate. Michi needs to keep promises and achieve dreams.
いや、スカンシー。
じいじいはこれだか。いいよ。電話やメッセのやり取りは全部総長は役場にいるかな。さあ、山を下って川を越えてくれる？朝早いからって問題ないよ。
Why are old men like this?
あのクソじじい。
Fine. I'll handle the phone calls and messaging people. You just look menacing and drive us around. The mayor's over at town hall. Head down the hill and across the river. It's a place with the flags. We do have a quick ad break coming up in about a minute-ish. It will pause the demos for the 3 minutes that they are on. I can understand not many people like the ads, but they do provide a good convenient time to take a quick break. Just check in with yourself. Make sure you're doing okay. You know, step away if you need to. Get a drink of water. Go to the toilet. You won't miss anything. If you aren't willing to stick around, I do entirely understand. Go. You do come first. Don't worry about it being early in the morning. That old fool wakes up early, shows his face at the town hall, and then just drinks in the afternoon. Let's go clean up this town. So we need to go to the mayor's town and ask for forgiveness. Okay. We should be back from our ad break. Unfortunately, I couldn't pause the game while the conversation was happening. Nor could I stop the conversation from progressing. You ready to apologize?
しのぎを復活させるには許可証のいるとぞ。
I guess.
わかったよ、ママ。
We need to get this business going again.
その口の利き方はなんだ？
Yes, Mom.
ともかくプライドは置いとけ。
なんでもいいよ。
Don't start that. You need to throw your pride away. We have a dream to achieve.
俺の過去や通りな。それから島津の姉さんのことは言うな。
Whatever.
なるだけ穏便にやらんばとぞ。
Do not mention my history, nickname, or matriarch. Need to keep this as quiet as possible.
その態度はやめろ。
Whatever you say, boss.
了解。
お
Don't be like that.
悪いね総長。
After you.
ここまでのこのこと面見せに来るとはな、ピンキー。そいつは
You've got some nerve showing your face here, Pinky. And who the hell is this? Mayor Yamada, the face of corruption in Kasamaki. A despicable man that has run Kasamaki into the ground for his own gain. Vote for Maida, and vote for misery.
前回ピンキーが失礼な態度を取った件についての謝罪とマスコット事務所の営業許可。
そいはなかコンチビスケが
Mr. Mayor, my name is Michizane Sugawara. I am the new manager of the Mascot Agency. We've come to apologize for Pinky's previous poor business practices and to graciously ask for our Mascot Agency licensee to be reinstated. No chance this little freak ruined my granddaughter's birthday party.
ピンキーも本心ではご無礼を
What did you say?
心よりお詫び申し上げます。二度とあのようなことはいたしません。
前田町長、お孫さんのお誕生会で
What Pinky meant to say is that we are very sorry for any past inconveniences and want to ensure that they never happen again.
炎上しそうなことばっか喋ったり、危険部マスコットとしても会社代表としても来たらの若輩者ではもう一度あたいたちにビジネス。
なんでや可能性も意味も一丁
Mr. Mayor Maida, I apologize for what happened at your granddaughter's party. I shouldn't have said what I said or put the knife where I put it. I am not good at being a mascot or company representative, but with your permission, I would like to improve and become a better person. Would you graciously let us conduct business again? Why? It's a worthless business with zero potential, especially with you running
そこに
things.
住むマスコットをまた言う。
そりゃよかば
We'd like to put the town and its mascots back on the map.
今町のマスコットどもはへんてこで宿なしのはところでなんでチンピラがわしの執務室におるとやどう見てもヤクザやしお前
過去が何であれ今の俺は
That's a
マ
good
スコッ
one.
ト好きが高じ
You
て
have no hope.
商売を始め
The
よう
only
としてい
mascots
る
in
だ
this
け
town
の
are
人
weirdos,
間ですよ。
tramps, and freaks. Anyway, why is there some thug in my office? You're clearly a yakuza, and I can't be seen with the likes of you. I have a reputation to uphold.
ピンキーと俺とで過疎町に利益をもたらす事業を
馬鹿げたことわしの町で
Whatever my previous life may have been, I can assure you that I am now nothing more than a humble mascot fan and an aspiring entrepreneur. Pinky and I wish to work together to make a profitable business that benefits Keizo Mashi. Nonsense.
単刀直入に言い
I'm
ま
not
す。
letting some thug and a failed mascot run a joke of an
金
agency
ば
in my
払って
town.
欲しかとですよね。もし営業許可証をもらえれば俺たちが仕事を受け始め
そう来るとはな
Let's get to the point. I assume you are looking for a payment from us. If you allow us to have our business license, we will cut you into the proceeds after we start receiving work.
チンピラと こんな起点があったとは。ほれ、許可証ぞ。名前にピンキーと書かれとる。
町長殿、ご支援いただきありが
Well,
とうござい
now
ます
you put it that way. I'm surprised a thug and an idiot can be so savvy. Here's your license. It's under Pinky's name. I can't have any record of me giving a business sense to the likes of an ex-yakuza.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you for your support, Mr. Mayor. Thanks, Your Majesty.
本当に奴にキックバックを貼る。
それは後で何とかしよう。町長がその件で会いに来た時
Are we really gonna give him the kickbacks?
大事なのは仕事場再開できたことや。
奴が手下引き連れてきても始末屋にはかなわ
We'll
ない
deal
もん
with that later.
ね。
What's important is that we're back in business. I'm sure he'll come to see us about it.
ここでそう呼ぶな。過ぎた話なんやぞ。
Don't worry. His thoughts are nothing compared to the janitor.
まあいいや。事務所に戻んなきゃ。事務所を再開
Don't
する
call me
手
that
続き
here.
があるし。
That's my old life.
あたいらがマスコットのジョブを受け付け始めたことだって。
マスコットのスカウトは
Fine. We need to head back to the office. I need to do the paperwork to reopen the agency. No one knows who are open for mascot jobs yet. We need to put the word out.
事務仕事が終わったらそっちに取り掛かるって段取りかな。
What about recruiting mascots?
よし、始めるか。
We'll deal with that after we've got the admin out of the way. Okay. Let's get moving. What way was it? Was it back this way? Also, I like how that he's got a pinky missing because he's a yakuza, which I learned from, what's that game? Yakuza 0. That means he's left the yakuza. It's a sign of, I don't know, honoring your circumstances or something. I'm not entirely sure. But I like the fact that he's lost his pinky and the mascot he's with is called Pinky. That's not where it's meant to go. Oh, is it close? I think it was nearby, though.
オーケー所長、もうすぐ営業再開できるよ。あとは前は過疎町マスコットって名前だったけど事務所が傾いてきたんで。
それならプロミスマスコットエージェンシーという
Right, boss. We're almost back in business. Just one last field to enter in the registration
そ
site.
してこの町の
What
マ
are
ス
we
コット
calling
た
this
ちとの
place?
約束を
It used to be called Keizo Machu Mascot, but then I changed it to Hotel Promise when things went south.
ねえ、東京にあるマスコットランキング協会のミステリアスマスクに
Then
も
we'll
情
call
報を
the
流
promised
したんだ
Mascot
よ。
Agency. We have to fulfill the promise to the matriarch Shimizu and the mascots in this town.
ミステリアスマスク。
マスコットラン
Informed
キ
the
ング協
mysterious
会
master
を運営
figures
し
at
て
the
る
Mascot Banking or
偉
Ranking
大な知恵
Association
ない
in
神秘
Tokyo.
的な存在さ。あたいらマスコットの運命は あいつらの黒く冷たい手のひらにね。なあ、これ見てみろよ。画面の見えるかい？ラブホの SNS アカウントを
They're the unknowable esoteric god beings that run the Mascot Ranking Association and hold our lives in the palms of their onyx hands. Hey, check this out. Watch the top screen.
なんでラブホの SNS にフォロワーのおったと
See that? I just rebranded Love Hotel's social media to promise masculinity. We just got some new fans.
多分倦怠期の夫婦かなんかが相手の知ら
Why
ない
did a love
街で
hotel have social media
何かいい
followers?
ことをする妄想に浸ってたんじゃないの？とにかく何かやるたびにあたいが近況を投稿すれば決まった。あんたの名前は出してないから心配いらないよ。っていうかオンラインであんたが顔出しすんのは事務所のイメージ。ファンの数によって有名度レベルが決まるし、
Probably the married, probably people that married early fantasizing about things they could be doing in a town if their partner didn't know the name of. Anyway, each time we do something, I post an update and people share it around. We get new fans. Don't worry. I didn't mention your name. The rest of the world still thinks you're dead. I can assure you that you are definitely not the face of our online presence. We were trying to make this a success.
有名度レベルが高いほどうちの事務所が真剣だってことがたくさん。だからいいことをしてパッ。よーし準備はパッタン。
ところであんたの夢は何ね？
The amount of fans we have determines our fame level, which determines where we stand in the Mascot Ranking Association's popularity chart. The higher our fame level, the more people know that we're serious and more opportunities will open for us. So keep gathering fans by doing good stuff. Right. But we're ready to go and make some dreams come true.
久しぶりに聞かれちゃったよ。あたいの夢は事務所を経営して町のマスコットになることかな。
じゃあ町長になってみたらどうや？
I want to run an agency and become the town's mascot, maybe send off some of my rougher edges and bring some joy to this dump.
あたいが政治の仕事とか向いてるわけないって。
What about becoming mayor?
前田だって向いとらんやろ。そうやった
Me?
ら
I don't think I'm cut out for the political office.
この町には新しい町長が必要やしな。
前倒しま
May there certainly isn't, so why not you? This town needs a new mayor.
違う。いいやつが先頭に
I'll be gonna kill Mater and bury his body in the
変えられ
woods.
るんじゃないかってことだい。
でも覚えといてよ。あたいはちゃんと
We need to see if they can improve this town with the nice guy way first.
なんの？
I just want you to know that I'm ready.
森の中に埋める話だってば。
For what?
車に積んで森まで無言のまま走らせるのってめっちゃそういうのずーっとやりたかったんだよ。事務所の中は自由に見て回っていいからさ。おっと忘れるとこだった。あんたにはだるまさんに目を入れてもらわなきゃ。
なんか
Burying a corpse in the wood. I bet putting a body in a car and driving up to a burrow spot in the grim silence is really bonding. Just something I've always wanted to do. I suppose that's number 2 on the dream list. Just keep it in mind. Feel free to take a look around the agency and leave when you're ready. Actually, I almost forgot. You need to paint the eye at the door, my traditional.
大きなことを始めるときに目を入れるんだけど、
It's filthy.
今日まで何にも大きなことは起きてなかったんだよな。
から、プロミスマスコットエ
You're
ージェンシ
supposed to
ー
paint
が
the
始ま
eye
る
at the
んだ。
beginning of doing something big, but nothing big has happened until today.
俺たちで
Well, this is the
夢を
sort of the
叶えるこ
promised
とが
Mascot
できる
Agency
とや
then.
ね。
めっちゃいい感じだよ。これで人
We
生の
started
希
making
望
our
が
dream
持て
come
る気が
true.
するね。
This feels good. Life has some promise now. We don't have any mascots. Okay. Well,
次はどう
nothing
する
else
と
we can do here at the moment, so let's go and have a look outside.
マスコットが必要だよ。他にもいろいろあるけど、とにかく重要なのは
前の事務所やった時の従業員はどこ行ったと？
Michi, what's next? Pinky, we need to get a mascot. There's other stuff as well, but most importantly, we need some employees.
お金がなくなるとみんな出てっちゃったよ。
そん中でもまだ町に残っ
いるね。やめ時を見失ったやつもいれば、地元に残りたい普通のマスコットなら色を変えられたり、空中に浮かんだり、プレッシャーの中でも平常心を保ったりと、まああたいは衝撃を吸収するなんていうクソみたいな能力があるけど、だからあたいらが探すのは
Michi, where did the old agency employees go? Pinky, when the money dried up, they all left. Michi, there are some mascots in town. Right? Pinky, oh, yeah. Some don't know when to quit. Others want to stay in their hometown. Lots of mascots have abilities like turning different colors, levitating, staying calm under pressure, and so on. We don't got none of those in this town. Well, I can absorb an impact like a mother hacker, but ain't no one breathing fire around these parts. So we're going to have to make do with.
残りかすっていうか、まあ他の仕事に就けないようなはぐれ者の
どうやってスカウトすると？
探して会う必要があるね。でもネットで情報を流しといたからマスコットが来てくれる。すいませ
Michi
ん。
with Pinky. I don't wanna say dregs, but let's just say misfits. They can't get any other work. Michi, how do we recruit them? Pinky. We need to find them. However, I put word out online, so maybe we can sit back, sip cocktails, and make them come to us.
あたいマーティーニ一杯ちょうだい。
New person. Or hello. Pinky. I have a martini.
おー魅惑のプルプル直報。
こんにちは。俺は道場。
Pinky.
お前は
Tofu.
ピンキーの知
My
り合い
favorite
や
block
な
of。wet stuff. How's it going?
会えて嬉しいです。お邪魔してすいません。
Michi. Hello. I'm Michi. I see, you know, Pinky Tofu. It's nice to meet you. I'm sorry for bothering you.
全然よかよ。どうしたと？
Tofu, currently soft, but wants to be firm. Never stops crying, but that's part of his charm. treated badly by punks that need damn good kicking if you ask Pinky.
ネットで見たんですけど、マスコット事務所営業再開したのです。そうなんだよ。こいつが新しい社長。多分。
Michi, not at all. How can we help, Tofu? I saw online that the Mascot Agency is open again. Pinky. You bet it is. There's the new boss. I think he's killed people.
ピンキー。ごめんな。ピンキーは事務所の。ほら見ろピンキー。客人ばな。
大丈夫です。君たちに泣かされたのじゃなくて、ただいつも涙が。トフトは古い知り合いさ。学校が一緒だったんだよ。
Tofu, what? Michi, Pinky. I apologize. Pinky's just a bit overexcited about the agency being open again. See, Pinky? You've made our guest cry. Tofu, it's okay. I'm not crying because of you two. I just can't ever stop crying.
そうなのです。そのガキどもでやさ突き止めるまでいじめは止まん。
豆腐、今日はなんでここに来たと？
ピンキーがマスコット事務所を再開させたって投稿していたのを見て。いいタイミングで来たよな。お前外の世界に飛び出してそれはよくは。もしお前の夢が人々の生活に潤いをもたらすことだったり、それかブーツで待ってそれほら給料も住居も用意するし、それ以上だってオファーする。社長、あたいから事務所のシステムを説明するよ。
Pinky. Tofu and I go way back. We used to go to school together. Yet, everyone was so cruel except for Pinky. Pinky. Some kids used to give us crap until I found out where they lived. Michi, what brings you to see us today, Tofu? Tofu. I saw that Pinky posted the agency was open again, and, well, a therapist said I need to try new things. And, Pinky, you've come to the right place. You just get out there and meet new people and make them happy. Right? Tofu. Well, I'm not so sure. Pinky, if your dream is to make a difference in people's lives and crush old men under your boot, we're here to help. Tofu. Hold on. I'm not sure about Pinky. Look. We'll give you a salary and a room to stay in. We can offer more as well.
豆腐みたいな所属マスコットはジョブに派遣されるとギャラの何%ジョブをうまくこなせば依頼主の支払い、それとマスコットをスカウトするにあたってジョブを、もちろんマスコット側は高いパーセンテージの方が、あとマスコットには休暇やボーナス査定の保証。うちは従業員中心の事務所なんだから、マスコットがうちで喜んで働け。さてあたいらも忙しいからパパッと書類を。
Pinky. Boss, let me explain how this works. When a mascot like Tofu goes out for a job, they take a percentage of the payment for their wage. If a job goes well, the client pays more, and everyone earns more money. When you recruit a mascot, you can choose what percentage of the job payment they'll get at the end of the job. Obviously, they'll be happy with a higher percentage, but the agency will receive less. You can also offer mascot more perks like time off and guaranteed bonus reviews. They're employer-centric, so you need to work to make them interested in working for us. Now we've got places to be. Let's look at the paperwork. Okay. This is an interesting aspect to it, and I am where we are over the time. But I'm gonna give a little bit more time for games like this just, you know, so I can get a little bit more of a taste because it's unfair, I think. Yay! We hard typhoon.
素晴らしいです。僕にチャンスをくれる仕事がもう待ち遠しいです。
俺らと働くのを決心してくれて
I don't know how much I will, but I'm probably not a huge
全員の
amount of
夢が
time.
叶うよ
But, Sophie,
一生
this
懸
is
命
great.
頑張るけ
I can't believe you are taking a chance on me. I can't wait to get in work. Thank you.
じゃあ事務所に行ってしろいでくれよ。勝負があればしおりちゃんが迎えに来るからさ。しおりさん、前に会った時僕を、そりゃ彼女なりの愛情表現、事務所で楽にしてりゃいいさ。回転ベッドが何もかんも忘れさせて。はい、この機会をくれて。
Michi, thank you for going to work for us. We'll do our best to achieve all of our dreams. Pinky, head to the agency and make yourself at home. Shiori will come and get you when there's a job. Tofu. Shiori? Last time I saw her, she said she'd put me in a hot pot. Pinky. I'm sure she meant that affectionately. Go ahead and chill in the office. The rotating beds will take your mind off of everything. Tofu. Okay. Thanks again for this opportunity.
しおりって誰ねなんで豆腐は怖がっとっと
Okay, boss. It's the first day of the rest of our lives. We've recruited our first mascot, so we're almost ready to start sending him out on jobs.
あの子はマスコットをジョブに連れてってイベントを仕切る人さ。すぐカーッとなってちょっと怖い。そんで彼女川向こうの
コンビニで働いとるとやったらどうやって
問題ないの。さあ行こう。坂を下ってもう一回町に戻って。で今度は右折して青い橋を渡りな。行き先がわからなくなったらミニマップの赤いアイコンに向かって行きゃいいからさ。
Michi, who is Shiori? Why is Tofu scared of her? Pinky, she take the mascots out on jobs and runs the events. She seems scary because of her temper, but she's cooler than most people in this town. She works at a convenience store over the river. Michi, if she works at convenience store, how can she take mascots out on jobs? Pinky, that won't be a problem. Let's go. Head back down the hill into the town again, but this time, hang our right and go across the blue bridge. Remember to head for the red icon on your mini-map if you are not sure where to go. Think this is where we're going to hang this game up. I'm quite interested in it. I'm certainly more interested in this than most visual novel style games, so I probably will be wishlisting this. Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Make that options have a look at what these are like. Already loving the game for the fact that you can turn off the vibration. Okay, this game supports auto-saving, that's good to know. Oh no, why now, why here? I don't think this is a horror game, or none of the tags said it was a horror game. Also quite liking this audio. And she's wearing a very poofy dress, I love it. Is it a hand or a person lying behind him? These special kind of glasses. Oh, I'm loving his art style. Yet I would prefer not to see them really. So why do you just have that chair out if it's said to bring death to people? That's just negligence really. Maybe have it upside down or something. Yes, someone was not just gonna sit on it. So I think you're a bit of a dick, Migura. Not there. Just has such a poppy walk as well. I love it, just love that animation. I don't think this chair is cursed at all. I think you are just saying that. Maybe the mechanism in the... Okay, I'm really liking this game a lot. The characters are a little bit annoying, but... Okay. To have an advert starting in about a minute, we will pause the game for the 3 minutes that the ads are running, so you know no one misses anything. It's a good time to get up, stretch, get a drink of water, get some meds if you haven't taken that yet. Wow, you are reading that really quickly. This very introduction heavy at the moment. Seems not. Oh, there we go. Sorry. I switched to another version of the STTTS thing that the person had released in while I was streaming. So, yeah, we're gonna continue this game. Now it has punctuation or the ability to actually, you know, flow with the punctuation. There we go. That sounds much more natural rather than it just speaking everything all at the same time. Anyway, let's see.
I thank you for earlier. Let me introduce myself. Hi.
Yeah. Not interested. Just heard from the boss man. Azumi Fukari. Yeah. Let me think. Yamito Madrai, I go by Jasmine. Yisumi Jasmine. Get it?
Understood. Jasmine. You're an on-site investigator for Urban MITHS2.
So that's all you. I just drive around. Deal. Director again. Aha. Stop the damage from an urban myth. And I need to teach you how to do social media research as well. Why me? Anyway, get in. We'll walk on the way. We'll talk on the way even.
Understood.
This is not my job description. No. It's okay. Again, it's that boss man making others do all the work. Anyway, about the social media research business.
Yes. I'm ready.
So we look things up to track rumors and such. Checking for rumors that hint at urban myths around posts that stand out. Any comments that might spread rumors in questionable ways. That's basically what social media research is for. Go on and give it a try. I'll back you up.
Understood. Thank you very much, Jasmine.
Bossman's notes say it's all started from this Echo person's account. For starters, check how far the rum is spreading. And all other myths come from rumors. Gotta cut those to the core first.
Do you think we be able to?
Choose the post and read them to me. I'll be able to comment at least. Anyway, start by tracking down the source of the info. Pinpoint claims of anomaly sightings.
Guys, some weird dude showed at Mayo's place and tried to attack her. We called the police, but they're not really helping much.
It's the content for sure, but maybe also the account itself. What's up? You're burning a hole through that pic.
This photo looks familiar for some reason.
Could just be your mind playing tricks on you.
Not sure what was new in this.
I was scared but managed to snap a pic.
Whoa. Would you look at that?
Is that a ghost?
Neither. Bossman will be thrilled if it is.
Who needs the useless police? They don't understand what it's like to be a victim at all. I've also been treated horribly by the police before. I wish they'd do work that shows they actually care. Are you okay? You should call the authorities. The police are just there to put on a show. They're completely useless. Is this a guy? That's horrible.
Okay. I'm not gonna read all of them.
MIA, you know her. What? Cut out the sudden screams.
Some of the letters seem to be moving, so I can't see clearly. What's going on? The letters are popping out. The letters, mouse place, are popping out of the screen.
No idea what you mean. Is it because you want to search for Mayo's place?
Searching. Yes. Good idea. Where and how do I do that?
See the search button near the top. Pick the search terms from there. Browse for search keywords and important information. Pick the search terms from the search box. Also, new posts in the timeline that turn up from the searches. That's social media research in a nutshell. Okay.
Okay. Try selecting the search keywords.
Results found.
OH. No. I think it really is Mia's place.
I'm really quite enjoying this, but that is the half hour of this demo up. So we are going to have to swap over to another game, which might be our last one for the night. So far there is no music whatsoever. Yeah, that's fine. No, I can hold down quite a few keys at once. Oh, that wasn't it, that was just an info thing, that wasn't the actual game, okay. Would it be nice if you had heard some of the music before saying, hey, how loud do you want it? Just, you know, a suggestion. So, let's go and try this demo out. Contestants, Mindwave tournaments consist of hundreds of other lucky people like you, so please remember to remain lined up in an orderly fashion and remain patient. Make sure you have your phantom ticket ready before the scanning process and do not skip others. Identity verification process. I mean, that skipped half of what I said, but yeah, sure. Can you move? Hey, it's your turn, can you move? Welcome to the Mindscape Tournament entry system. Please step forward to the terminal to get started.
Greetings from the Mindscape Tower Tournament entry system, and welcome to Mindscape Tower, home of Mindscape Co. Created the most cutting-edge development in the... skip.
There's a million people behind me.
One of our most eager contestants yet. Very well. Please insert your platinum ticket into the slot. Insert the cable into the neural port. Scan complete. Contestant's name Pandora. Registered to ticket number 726-3672.
Hey there, now that you're hooked in, we're going to do a bit of cognitive calibration to get you ready to play. We'll take you through the basics of how to play Mindwave while we wait for the calibration process to complete. Mindwave is all about linking your opponent's mind and experiencing their thoughts, memories and feelings in quick bursts. We call it microgames. We'll play some microgames for our own mind for practice. Every microgame uses what we call an interface. They determine how you interact with the microgame. Let's try a microgame now using interface shown on the left. Hopefully it's self-explanatory. Great job. That's what playing a microgame feels like. Let's try out another microgame with a different interface. This M1 uses the keyboard interface. Give it a go. Good work. That microgame was a little tricky. How about a simpler one? We're going to test your reflexes with the spacebar interface. Wait for just the right moment, then slam to attention, like you're slamming a spacebar. Get it? Oh, Too bad, normally you lose all your life like that. Lose all your lives and it's game over. You know how it is. Luckily for you, this is just a simulation. Why don't you give it another shot? Remember to follow the commands shown on the microgram starts. Good job. That's all of the fundamentals, but did you know interfaces can be combined? It's true. Let's try a microgram using both the arrows and spacebar interface. Great work. Time for another interface combo. This time, use the arrows and mouse interfaces together. Think you can do it? I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Oh, it looks like the calibration process is complete. Thank you for waiting and have fun in the tournament.
We are pleased to welcome you to the annual Mindwave tournament, hosted by Mindscape. By proceeding through the gate, you will be ready to participate in the tournament. Please proceed to the lobby while we wait for the Poizui event to begin. Remember, the most important thing is to have fun and treat your fellow contestants with kindness. Thank you for participating and we wish you luck.
Smores. What's up?
I thought you didn't have a ticket. Nah, I didn't. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. How did you get in then?
Business secret.
What did you do?
Security was super light. Non-existent even.
Dude.
Just kind of walked in through a back door. I wandered around some hallway until I found this massive room full of people.
I mean, I'm glad you're here. Definitely gonna make this whole thing less of a pain. I just hope security doesn't suddenly show up and kick you out. If they ask, I'm telling them we're not associated.
Fair enough.
But look, for real, it's good to have you here.
We got a bit of time before the first round starts.
No thanks, I'm just here for the game. I'd rather stand around until it starts.
Well, you got to think about this strategically. Mindwave is all about Peok's minds. It might help to get a feel for a few personalities. See what sort of brains you might have to deal with.
Man, if you insist on dragging me around, I guess I'll follow.
Good enough. Let's see.
Pandora consumers can pass the time by chatting with their fellow contestants before the next round of the tournament begins. I think I recognize that tall guy over there. The one chatting with that pink-haired girl? He's cosplaying a character that I recognize.
OH, who's that?
He's Slate, just a character I know from a cartoon I know. I think it was Fortress of Sorrow.
Why don't you nerd out about it with him?
I don't nerd out, but you know I do want to tell them I like the cosplay. Cough cough yo.
Ethan, I think that girl is trying to get your attention.
Yes, it is. Made it myself. Cat, I told you someone would recognize Fortress of Sorrow.
Yeah, 1 out of 1,000 people something people here.
Dude, you gotta consider the sample size. There's only a millionth of Blackout's entire population here right now. One fan equals 10,000 fans across the city.
That doesn't make sense. Even if it did, you'd still be a dork for wearing that here.
I'm Smalls, by the way, and you are a resident fortress of Zandrach and Nage here is Pandora.
Thank you.
Your real name is Edanzen.
Not true. Your grandparents call me Ethan. They're both my friends too.
So you're not siblings.
Ethan's a general nuisance that hangs around my place daily. But no, we're not related.
My place gets too rowdy when my brothers come home. Plus, there's nobody here who likes listening to me talk about Fortress of Salray. Love my family, but it's paradise to get away from that bunch. Cat's grandparents are so much cooler.
Ethan's idea of paradise is a boring old people house.
Peace and quiet, free cookies and 2 old people to hang out with is paradise to me.
Do you talk to them about cartoons as well?
Yep, Kratz, Grandpop and I can talk for hours.
He understands none of what you're saying, by the way.
I don't mind repeating myself, just means more talking for the both of us. He's got a bunch of stories he loves telling me.
All people stories about his life and stuff.
Exactly, he's a rambler. I enjoy seeing that light in his eyes no matter how many times he tells me the same stories. I'd hang out there all the time, but I'm too tall to sleep on their couches.
Ethan, you said you made that costume yourself.
Yep, it's not perfect, but I like how it came out.
It looks good.
Thank you so much. Kat hasn't been able to appreciate it much as y'all.
I don't appreciate it because it's super embarrassing.
へ、That's a little far.
No, she's got a point. Wearing it to the church wasn't my finest hour.
You guys go to church together?
Nah. Kate sometimes goes with her grandparents though. I only went the one time. I'd never see you dress so formally before then.
I don't really want to go, but they always drag me along. They insisted on taking Ethan that one Sunday too.
OH man, they must have really regretted that decision.
Yeah, Nana ended up writing an apology letter for the scene it caused.
It was absolutely funny though. One dude gave me his religious pamphlet. Got it framed in my room.
Yeah, they thought your costume was demonic.
Yeah, Blackout City is Mindscape capital. Everything here is plastered with horns. If anything's demonic, it's Mindscape CO.
Dude, you're absolutely right. This whole place is totally demonic. It's so cool. Oh, that reminds me. Kat, did you ever stop calling your Nana? She wanted us to call her when we got here.
Yeah, I suppose I gotta do that. She's gonna be worrying all night if I don't give her a call by the tournament starts. So we better head out now.
Yeah, don't keep her worrying. Pandora and I got to get going too.
Thanks for watching.
See ya. Peace. Yeah. Yes.
OH hey, is that WHO? I think it is.
Who? That girl on her phone.
イエハーイエシンハーアラウンドザアーケードシズプリティグッドアットマインドウェーブハーネームイズロキシーアイシンクシズオンザスクールマインドウェーブバシティチームシュドビーアワベストフィットイフインワンティドサムポインタース
God, there are sports teams for Mindwave?
Of course, most schools in the city have their own teams. Ours doesn't. Because it sucks.
Fine, you get her attention then. I'm not about to try getting someone's attention when they're preoccupied.
That's fine by me. I'm curious to hear some advice too. Ahem. Sak. I'm Sborz.
Oh yeah, I've seen you at the arcade once.
My friend Pandora here isn't as experienced with my new wave. She's looking for some advice.
What's up? Okay, the most important thing I've got to ask, do the headaches ever go away?
Headaches. Are you sure you're hydrated enough?
I'm plenty hydrated.
I don't know many people who get headaches from Mindwave. I've seen it happen but only after longer sessions.
It's happened to me both times I've tried to play. Happened just a bit ago.
Maybe you're hurting your own head by over complicating things.
Or maybe Mindwave is just unsafe and unhealthy to play.
You're both right to an extent. Your experience with Mindwave is cognizant on your headspace you're in. You're not going to have a good experience when you're opposed to playing it. Though, inversely, adapting yourself to Mindwave too much can also be harmful.
You mean there's long-term side effect to playing?
Yeah, this isn't really swaying me. Anyway, this has been the half hour of this demo. I think I spent a little bit longer than that just reading the stuff. But yeah, this is really interesting. I'm certainly going to watch this. I might look at the Kickstarter. I think the Kickstarter has probably already ended, but I don't know if you can do a late backer thing. I will find out later. Also, I am just trying out using different voices for different characters. I've only got 4 voices on this thing at the moment and yet. Which it seems to work okay, but some of the smaller lines didn't seem to get caught by the TTTS thing I use. Would be nice to have more voices, so I might look up those. Also, one of the voices didn't seem to match Smalls, but I think it went okay. I'm not necessarily sure about doing that for live things. I don't mind doing it, it's just, it takes a little bit more effort in remembering who is which voice. But we do have an ad break coming up, so it's a good time to stretch your legs, get a drink of water if you need to, look at something off in the distance. Just make sure you are taking care of yourself, you lovely people.